She met my dad on a train, which made me feel she might have been a bit of an easy pickup. He picked her up on a train. Funny, no, I didn't really think that, but what an odd coincidence. She was travelling through wherever, and he got on the train and they started talking, and then they were married.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Sweet or savory?
Savoury.
Mountains or beach?
Oh, mountains now, beach when I was young.
Books or movies?
Ah, both.
Early bird or night owl?
Oh, not really either nowadays. Somewhere in the middle I enjoy the most. That comes with age.
What's one thing that brings you joy every day?
Family, and my little dog.
If you could share one piece of advice with future generations based on your experiences, what would it be?
Hang on to family, because other things come and go. Learn from your parents. Don't think that the things they know don't matter. They're the building blocks on which you will build your things. Value your parents, value the members of your family, listen to them. Try and get them to tell them about things they've experienced. And it's not that you can live it, but you can learn from it. And you can't learn that from a book or a television program. You can hear it from them, and you can pick out the good and the bad and try and base your life on the good.
If you could tell your younger self one thing, what would it be?
Oh, goodness. I would try to make a better choice of men. Because the first two were diabolical.
What do you think was the secret for your marriage, for the third marriage to grounds?
Real love, lots of fun. Am I allowed to say wonderful sex?
Yeah, you're allowed.
Just joy. But also, when one was hurting, there was no hold back in telling the other one. We could tell them everything. And then Mike would put his arms around me if I was crying with something. And somehow everything was all right again. The comfort you can give each other. Everything was all right again.
What was that feeling like?
Wonderful. Unique. A gift.
How did you know when you found the love of your life?
Oh, I suddenly felt different. It was exciting. I mean, he only had to grin at me and that was it. And things just lit up. I'd never experienced that. It was just so extraordinary. And when I told him, he said, I feel exactly the same. But he wouldn't have said it first because he's a man. But there was, when he walked in my house that second time, something happened. Everything melted away except him. And I knew that's how it would be for the rest of our lives.
How did you know?
Something inside. It was you couldn't argue with it. You just had to accept the magic. And he felt exactly the same. And he's not the most magic believing person. But it was.
How do you think people know when they meet that person?
Well, I can't really describe it except that you do know. You get this feeling, and you don't really know what it is, but then you learn. And you just know you'll be with this person forever, because it's just so magical. There's a magic to it.
What's one of like the wildest memories that you have?
Wildest memories. Well, I suppose on the beach in south of France, stripping off and running into the sea, because it was what everybody did, and I was very cautious about, so I can't do that, but I did, and I was quite proud of it afterwards. But I did feel, I can't do this, I've got to wear something. No, you can't, you're south of France now.
How old were you?
Oh gosh, you don't mean Mum was about 12. She wouldn't strip off. It was just her dad and me. Well, actually, I don't think he did. It was just me. I thought, well, we're in the south of France. Come on, woman. No, none of those would do it. It was just me. I think I embarrassed them all, but I didn't care. I'm Val. I am 82. I have a lovely husband who, unfortunately, is in a care home. But where the fortune is balanced is my beautiful family. And I've learned that you can't put a price on that. You can have all the jewels, the cars, the land, whatever you want. But a really close-knit, loving family, which somehow we've made here, is the most priceless thing in this world. And any of you that can, if you're not on speaking terms, find a way to get back and keep that family intact if you can, because it's the biggest blessing you'll ever have in your life.
Good job, well done,
Thank you,
Val.
Granny.
You're a natural.
You are a natural.
Well, I was looking at Anna, so if I'd been looking at the camera, I would have been like that. But you were clever,
You did well though when you looked into the camera.
But I didn't have to look too much. But, I was looking over there, so I was just having a conversation.
Yeah.
So I was probably waving on, I don't know.
Now that we're finished, what's your biggest secret?
I'm not telling you.
What's your littlest secret?
Just how much the life I have means to me. Everybody can see it. I'm pretty transparent.